friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today I am participating in the winter thrift flip that is hosted by Ellie at DIY from House to Home. I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you also very much. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, DIY number 1. So I bought this sled at a local thrift store for $4.98, but it was actually half off, so it was $2.50. And I think it's really cute, but it just doesn't match my stuff. So I'm going to spray paint it with that spray paint that I showed you there. But before I do that, I knew I needed to sand off the Merry Christmas because it was like with puffy paint. So I knew that, it would show through on my paint. And since this is a winter theme, not a Christmas theme, I didn't want that on there. So after I had it all spray painted and dried, I had printed out a saying with my Cricut. It says warm winter wishes. And it took me forever to get onto the sled. It was driving me nuts. It was not wanting to stick. And again, it is the Dollar Tree vinyl. That's all I have in white right now. And I need to get something else because this stuff is not fun to work with. So if you're going to get some Dollar Tree vinyl, I'm just warning you now that it is not the easiest to work with at all. So once I get this done, which will be here momentarily, I took some burlap that I got from Walmart and I cut it down and I am just hot gluing it, as you see there, on the sled. And I did that for a couple of reasons. I thought it would look cool, but it was also, you could still kind of see some of the snowman and stuff under that paint. So I knew this would really cover that up. I bought these little mittens and hat from Walmart last year. They were $1.50 each. And I just thought they were so adorable and I wanted to use them. So I'm trying to take the clip off the back on this one. And it was glued on there really tight. So I knew I would be gluing the back, so I cut it because I knew you wouldn't see it. But this one, because they were both left-handed mittens, I didn't want to cut that off the back because I wanted it to be a left and a right, and I didn't want a hole there. So I used my hot glue gun, or my heat gun, and I'm just using it to melt the glue that had it attached. And then I was able to get it off. And then after that, I took off the pick from the front and cut it off. And then I'm hot gluing it onto what is now going to be the front, but was the back. Which, if I would have thought about it, I could have still cut off that clip because I could have covered it with those little flowers, but oh well. So once I had it all done, I just took my hot glue and I'm just hot gluing them on in place, just like you see there. And I'll tell you guys, I just think these mittens are so stinking adorable, and so is that hat. And it took me a while. I think if I remember right, it took me a while to find like 2 mittens, or was the hat one of them. And I was bound and determined, and I was digging through those bins, and I finally found it. Then I took this ribbon that I got from Amazon, and I'll have it in my Amazon store for you. And I am just making a bow, again, the Brenda bow, the one that I always make. And I am just going to twist it there, and then I'm going to use some more ribbon, some white ribbon that has snowflakes on it. I'm not sure where I got this, guys. I've had it for a long time. Just going to make a double bow there and attach them. If you guys would like me to do a tutorial with maybe different bow techniques, let me know in the comment box, and that might help me get out of my rut of making the same bow. But I could definitely do that, do some research and do a video for you. But let me know in the comment box if that would be something you'd be interested in. So once I was done with the bow, I decided to take this eucalyptus I got from Dollar Tree, and there was 6 on the pick. So I just cut them off the pick, and I wanted 3 on each side, and I'm just taking my floral wire and wrapping it around all of it so that it would be easier to glue onto that sled. And then I just put some hot glue there, hold it down, and then I attach the bow there as well. And then I just had a few little berries that I pulled off a pick, some of the little greenery that I have from a bag of stuff from Walmart, added those to it. And then I took these little miniature stars that come from Hobby Lobby in the miniature ornament section, and I'm just cutting off the hanger part, and then I hot glued them all around. Then I took some more of that white ribbon with the snowflake, and I'm just going to use that as a hanger, so I'm just kind of putting it there, and that's all it was. And I love this. I think it is so pretty. Let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. I'd love to hear what you think about this. Okay, today's collaboration is called Winter Wishes Thrift Flip Collaboration, and it is hosted by Ellie from DIY from House and Home to Home. Boy, I'm messing that one up. She is awesome, and so are the rest of the people that are in this collaboration. So make sure you check out the link in my description box for the playlist and check everybody out. Here is DIY number 2. This one, I got this, I'm pretty sure I got this one at Goodwill, and I don't remember what it was. I think it was $4.99. Pretty sure that's what it was. And then I just created some things off my Cricut, and then I'm using Apple Barrel Black paint because I ran out of my Waverly chalk paint and ink. I thought I had a big one, and I went searching and it was gone. So I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and I am just giving it a good coat. Then I went and painted it with the black. I don't know why I did it that way. I thought it would cover better. I don't know. I could have probably just done the black. Then I just put my decals on, and once I had the baby it's cold outside, I had 4 of these little like snowflake decals, and I'm putting 2 on each side of my word there. And I just thought these were really pretty. They kind of look lacy, and they have a snowflake in them, and I don't know, it was just something that I just thought was really pretty. And I got it off of Cricut Design Space. So after I get this all on there, I forgot to record, you guys. I forgot to hit the button, but I used my Folk Art Silver Glitter Paint, and I brushed it all the way around the sides or the edges of the sign. And then I took the back of my paintbrush, and I'm just making little dots all the way around the picture because I just felt like it needed a little something more. Then I took some of this gray ribbon I've had for so many years because it says it came from Kmart, and I can't remember the last time I've been in a Kmart. So I've had this ribbon for ages, but I just am going in and tying a knot, making a hanger. And then I had these clear snowflakes I got from, I believe, Hobby Lobby this year too. And I'm just hot gluing them on the edges and then one on the bottom. And that's all there was for this one. And if you can't tell, my winter colors this year is going to be the black and white and silver. So you have to let me know in the description or comment box what you think about this one as well. So if you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can find the link in my link tree in the description box below, as well as the links to my social media. So make sure if you're not following me over there to come and follow me, and let's get to know each other better. Here is DIY number 3 already. So I bought this at, I don't even remember what it was, but it was like $4.98 for something like that. I think it was our local thrift store, and I took it out and my husband cut it for me. I would have recorded that, but it was an ordeal trying to cut it. And then we used that spray paint, and I spray painted it. And then once it was all dry, I took my Folk Art white wax and a chippy brush from Plaid, and I am just brushing that on into all of the little crevices especially. And then once I'm done, I do that on the little one as well. And I do brush some of it on some of the solid surfaces as well. I just love the way this looks. I just love the detail it gives, and I don't know, definition I guess is the word I'm looking for, but I really like the way it looks when you add that to it. So once I was done, I took my E6000 and some hot glue, and I took the taller candlestick here, or it's not really, it was a candlestick, I guess. Anyways, and I'm just adding this, I guess you could say vase or hurricane vase from Dollar Tree on top. Now, I did not glue this big one. This big one I actually got from a thrift store as well. I don't remember what I paid for it though. But I'm probably going to end up going and hot gluing it. So I just took one of those garland clips from Dollar Tree, and I'm just wrapping it around the hurricane vase there. And then I took this pick from Dollar Tree. I think it's a frosty fern or something like that. Snowy fern. I don't know. And I'm just placing it all around, sticking it between the glass and the garland, and I just stuck it all the way around. Then I took this faux snow from Dollar Tree. I pour it into the vase, and I add these two little white trees that came from Dollar Tree as well. Then I took another one of those clips and I wrapped it around the other candlestick, and I'm adding snow to that one as well. And this one I'm going to add a candle that I had, and then I just took some of those fern picks, and I am just sticking them around inside. It was kind of too narrow for a tree in there, so I decided to do it this way. Then I took that garland pick off because I wanted to add one of these bows. Now, the reason why I'm not hot gluing this on is because I want to be able to change this out for this season's. And those clips are perfect because you just wrap them around and tighten it, and it works perfectly. Then I'm going to add a bow to the other one as well, and that's all there was for these guys. And I think they came out looking so pretty. You'll have to let me know what you think about them, and which one was your favorite. I think the first one was my favorite for sure, the sled. But these came out really beautiful as well. So if you're new here and you liked what you saw, I would really encourage you to hit that subscribe button. I'm really hoping to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I've only got a little over 900 left, or a little under 900 left. And I would love to have you join our little YouTube family and get to know you as well. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and comment. Let me know you're here and what you liked. I love to get to know you guys, and I love to comment back. So I do have another video coming out tomorrow. I don't remember. Have those notification bells set, but I have a couple this week. So make sure you're tuning in, and make sure you go check out the playlist. And thank you, Ellie, for hosting such a fun collaboration and for asking me to participate. I truly appreciate it. So with all that being said, you guys have a blessed week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.